Good morning, students. Today I want to start our new chapter, circles. Okay, now I have to discuss about some definitions of circles. First of all, we have to discuss about what is meant by circle. The circle definition was, all of you get, circle. A circle is a round plane figure. A circle is a round plane figure. A circle. Circle is a round plane figure. A circle is a round plane figure whose boundary means circumference. Boundary means what? Circumference. Okay, the circumference. Okay, a circle is a round plane figure whose boundary consists of points. Okay, whose boundary consists of points fixed, okay, equal distance from a fixed point. That point is called center. Okay, now look at the definition of circle. A circle is a round plane figure whose boundary consists of points equal distance from a fixed point. Okay, equal distance from a fixed point. The fixed point is called center. Now I have to construct circle. Okay, a circle is a round plane figure which consists of points. Okay, round. Okay, I am the circle. Okay, it is a round plane figure consists of points. These points are equal distance from a fixed point. That means equal distance from a center. Okay, I have to take one center. If you observe that here, each and every point equal distance from the center. That means from here to here, every length will be equal. That length is called radius. Okay, now I have to construct circle. Okay, now its center name is O. Then I have to take one point named A. Here OA is called radius. Now clearly you have to look at the definition of circle. A circle is a round plane figure whose boundary having a consist of points equal distance from a center. That is called a definition of circle. Okay, this is the clear-cut definition of circle. Here OA is called radius. And we can write the circle. Okay, we can write the circle in terms of circle, center O and radius. Okay, O comma R. O means center and R means radius. C means circle. Okay, it is denoted by circle. Okay, now I have to explain all these definitions. Already earlier classes I explained these all definitions. I repeat it again. First of all, circle definition is completed. A circle is a round plane figure whose boundary consists of points from equal distance from a center. Okay, now we have to discuss about chord. What is mean by chord? In a circle, the joining of any two distinct points, then that line is called chord. You have to join any two distinct points in a circle. This is one point and this is also the one point. The joining of two distinct points in a circle, that is called a chord. It is called a chord. Okay, for example, this point name is A and this point name is B. Here AB is called chord. AB is called chord. And this is the center. Now you have to join one another line, CD. Here CD also be one of the chord. CD also be called one of the chord, but the CD chord is passing through the center. The CD chord is passing through the center. So the CD chord is called diameter. Okay, that CD chord is called diameter. Okay. Now the largest chord in a circle is called diameter. The diameter is called the largest chord in a circle. Here CD is called the largest chord. Okay, largest or longest chord in a circle. Okay, how many chords can we draw in a circle? We can draw infinitely number of chords can be draw in a circle. Okay. Now the next definition for one circle is completed and the chord is completed, and the next one, arc. What is mean by arc? If you observe that here AB is some part of a circle. AB line, AB the curved line, AB curved line is one part of a circle. This AB curve is called a one chord, arc. If you observe that here CD is also there one arc. CB also there one arc. AD also there one arc, and BC also there one arc. Okay, this is called a arc. Okay, arc also be completed. Now I am going to explain segment. What is mean segment? In a circle, the joining of one chord and an arc. If you observe that here, AB, the AB part, this part is consist of one chord. AB is a chord and AB is a arc. So one chord, the joining of one chord and one arc is called a segment. If you observe that here, CD is also be a segment. CD is also be called CD. This arc, okay, this portion. Okay, if you observe that this portion, it is also be a segment. And AB also be a segment. This part is also be called segment, and this part is also be called segment. Understand that a segment is a joining of one chord and one arc. Okay. Now I am going to explain sector. Okay. A sector means, now look at here. If you observe here, it is this portion, okay? This cone-shaped portion is called a sector. This cone-shaped portion is called a sector. It is consist of two radius with arc. Okay? The joining of two radius and one arc. That portion is called a sector. Here OAB is called a one sector. OAB is called a sector. Now, how to explain non-intersecting line. We have to take one circle. Okay, this is the circle. Have to draw one line. If any contact is there in circle and the line, no contact is there. So this line is called non-intersecting line. Why? Because this line is not contact with the circle. So this line is called a non-intersecting line. Next, secant. Next, I want to explain secant. Take one circle. Okay, here the AB line contact with circle at two distinct points. If the line AB is touch the circle at two distinct points, when the line is intersect the circle at two distinct points, then that line is called secant. Okay, if a line is passing through the circle with 2 points, it touches the 2 points, then that line is called a secant. Then that line is called a secant. Secant means what? If a line will contact with circle at 2 points, so this is also one point and this is also a 1 point. When the line is intersect the circle at 2 points, then that line is called a secant. Now I want to a very important definition of tangent. What is that? Tangent. In a circle, if one line PQ, here PQ line touches the circle at one point. If the PQ line is touch the circle or contact the circle at one point, then the PQ line is called a tangent. Here, this is the center. Here tangent has one condition is there. The condition was the radius here OA. Here OA is a radius and PQ is a tangent. Why? Because PQ is contact the circle at one point. So PQ is a tangent, OA is a radius. In a circle, OA, radius and tangent are perpendicular each other. Radius and tangent are perpendicular each other. That means here it is 90 degree. Okay, in a circle, radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other. Okay, you have to remember this point. Tangent and radius are perpendicular to each other. Okay, in a circle, how many tangents can we draw? In a circle, how many tangents can we draw? If you observe that here, I can draw. This is also a tangent. 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 Okay, in this way I can draw infinity number of tangents. How many number of tangents can we draw in a circle? We can draw infinity number of tangents can we draw. Okay. Now, how many tangents can we draw at one point? At one point, how many tangents can we draw? For example, I have to take one circle. I have to take one point. This point is A. At point A, how many tangents can we draw? At one point, I can draw only one tangent. At one point of a circle, can we draw only one tangent? If you have to try to draw another tangent, it will touches more than one point. So only we can draw how many tangents at one point? We can draw only one tangent from one point. Okay. So how many tangents can we draw in a circle? Totally infinity number of tangents. Understand that? Now tangent is completed. Now point of contact. Here, if you observe that here, the PQ is contact with circle at point A. Here PQ tangent is contact with circle at point A. Here this point A is called point of contact. The point A is called point of contact. Okay, understand that this is a very important definitions of secant, tangent and tangents. Okay, now I am going to explain two tangents from outside. Okay, you have to take one circle. This is center O. Okay. Point is A. I taken one point at 10 centimeters away from the center. 10 centimeters away from the center I have taken one point from outside of a circle. From the outside of a circle, one point through, how many tangents can we draw? We have to draw only two tangents. From outside of a circle, one point through, we have to draw two tangents. How many tangents? Two tangents. If you look at here, this is one tangent AB. AC. Here, from outside of a point of circle, you have to draw only at most two tangents. Here, these are the perpendiculars. Why? Because here already I explained that a tangent and a radius with each other are perpendicular. Okay, how many tangents can we draw from outside of one point? We have to draw only two tangents. Now we have to find, for example, you need a radius. For example, the distance is 10 centimeters. The tangent length is 8 cm. So what is the radius length? If you observe that here, OAC is a right angle triangle. So here OA is a hypotenuse, AC is a base, and OC is a perpendicular. So how to calculate perpendicular? Perpendicular square equals to hypotenuse square minus base square. That means 10 square minus 8 square. That equals to 100 minus 64. That equals to 36. So perpendicular square equals 36. Perpendicular equals to root 36. That equals to 6 cm. In this way, you have to calculate the radius of a circle. Okay. Now, parallel tangents. Okay, in a circle at one time, at most, how many parallel tangents can we draw? Means in a circle, at most only two parallel tangents can be drawn. That means here, if you observe that here, this is the one tangent. This is the center. Okay, these are the perpendiculars. If you observe that here, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, here CD and EF are the two tangents and AB is a transversal. Now here from one side of the transversal, the sum of two angles are 180. This is also 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. Already we know that one side of a transversal, the sum of angles is 180 when the two lines are called parallel. Here one side of the sum of two angles sum is 180. So these two lines are called parallel and these two lines are called parallel tangents. At most, how many tangents can we draw? Parallel tangents, two tangents. Okay, we have to draw in this way also. Okay, this is also a tangent and this is also a tangent. At most, only we can draw two parallel tangents. Okay, these are the very important definitions of in this chapter. Okay, circle. A circle means a circle is a round plane figure whose boundary consists of points equal distance from the center. Is equal distance from a center. A chord is the joining of two points in a circle is called a chord. The largest chord in a circle is called diameter. Okay, arc, already know arc. What is mean by segment? The segment is the joining of a chord and a arc. Sector means the joining of two radius and the arc. And secant. If a line passes through the circle at 2 points, then it is called secant. If a line touches at 1 point, then that line is called tangent. Okay. From outside of the point, you can draw only 2 tangents. Next parallel tangents, at most we can draw only 2 parallel tangents. Okay, how to learn these definitions carefully, and next class I will start remaining theorems of this chapter. Okay, thank you.